All right, guys, good morning. So, I have a few messages for people out there in my collective. I don't know who it is for. You'll know if it resonates. So, I had two dreams in the early morning hours, and I was like, all right, cool. I got a few important parts out of the dreams, and I didn't think much of it. And then I had a shower. I was about to go out, and then I was, I received a download that I needed to deliver. There was deeper meanings behind the dreams that I needed to, excuse me, deliver as a message. So here it goes. So the first dream I had, there was some sort of a gathering, and there was these two children playing, and one of the child had some sort of a pot, and maybe there was food in it or something like that. But either way, this was in another room while there was a lot of people gathered in the other room. So it was two different separate rooms, and the child spilled the pot of this yellow oil, hot, scorching oil on the carpet. And I looked at the child, and the child got very horrified. He was very scared. He felt very guilty, like he was going to get in serious trouble. He felt, he was so scared that he ruined the carpet and that everyone was going to be angry. I could feel it intuitively that that's what that was about. And the child started to try to clean the hot oil with his hands, and it started to burn his hands. And then he was crying. It was burning his hands. He just wanted to hide what he did and this simple mistake. And I was there standing over him, and I was instantly telling him, that it's okay, that it's nothing. It's just a carpet. You're okay. You're safe. Nothing's going to happen to you. You're okay. So what I gathered from that message is, this has something to do with the inner child in my collective. People, dealing with maybe inner guilt, inner shame that they've been made to feel throughout their life. And you see, symbolically, this child was completely innocent. He just made an innocent mistake. And, and I took, even though it was me telling that in the dream, to me, the message is God is letting everybody know, whoever you are in my collective, that it's okay. He knows your heart. He knows your intentions. He loves you. And, it's okay that you made those kind of mistakes because he knows the pure intention of your heart, and he's also saying that he knows how many people have put you through what they've put you through. He knows how, even though you've always had pure intentions, yes, you're able to make mistakes, but he knows how people have made you feel that created this accumulation of trauma in your heart. And many of you have been still carrying this, and the message is, God's letting you know that he knows you, that he's healing this from you. This is going to be releasing completely. So and he wants you to think about that as well. So whoever this message resonates for, that's one part of the message. The other secondary dream that I had, and I'm just delivering it without much thought, just as I'm intuitively being guided to right now. The other dream was I was in some sort of a group setting, a job site, and there was a lot of people, and you could feel their intentions. They were conspiring. It was basically a ganging up situation. People were ganging up on me in this dream. And this is something collective. This is all symbolic. It has nothing to do with me. This dream ended with me not giving a crap. Me just completely seeing it for what it was. Me completely not even getting that affected. So this is something that may have happened to you throughout your life. People ganging up on you, needing to combine forces to go after you, to dim your light, because you stood out, you were different. A lot of it has to do with your relationship to God. A lot of this has to do with the aura that you carry and the pure intentions that you carry. So that's what I'm being kind of guided to say. And the other part of the message is that you're not going to have to go through these things anymore. This period in your life is over now. You have been cleansed. The people that have tried to throw dirt on you, gang up on you, team up on you, they're going to have to watch you rise higher, shine brighter. The people that threw dirt on you and they thought it was funny to see you buried in dirt, laying there on the dirt, like, haha, he's buried in dirt. No one could see his light. Well, God came in with the holy water and he washed that dirt away. It may have taken time. You may have been buried many times. I'm talking throughout your whole life. People have come against you in groups, in great numbers, while you carry the pure heart. So why it's important for this message to come out the way it is because the two dreams are different, right? There are people that had malicious intent, evil intent, right? These aren't the mistakes that the child made, that he was feeling guilty of. This is people choosing to willingly cause you harm and throw dirt on you, however that looks like in your life, right? So there's a difference there, and that's why I was, guided to deliver the message, to show you that there's a difference there. There's a difference between making mistakes on your journey while maintaining a pure heart, and then there's a difference between choosing to do wrong, choosing to conjure up darkness, to harm someone. And and the people that have all done that unknowingly, they've pretty much binded themselves to this energy, right? They binded themselves to this energy, and yeah, and they're gonna have to figure that out with God. It doesn't mean they're lost forever, but you know, this is keeping them trapped, stuck, while you're being elevated, you're being cleansed, you're being put into a higher position spiritually, physically, mentally, in your health, in your mind, in your soul, in your spirit. And that's because God knows how your heart has been operating. God knows your thoughts, your inner truths, your intentions to the world. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful message. And I pulled a card, and it was the Wheel of Fortune. Again, the tables are turning. Everything is shifting around. You may have experienced this throughout your whole life, and for many of you, I don't know if it's for everyone, but for many of you, this is never going to occur again, because of the cleansing, because of you maintaining good purity of thought, because of you maintaining good purity of your heart. As you work through this, all these throughout your entire life, and you're like, you know what, I still love God. You know what, I still think good. You know what, I still have good intentions. You know what, I'm still going to be a giving person. You know what, I'm still going to forgive. You know what, I'm not going to hurt that person in retaliation. You know what, I'll fight my temptation to retaliate. I'll be strong, and all of this is not going to be, all of this is seen, all of this is monitored and watched and loved. You are being literally celebrated right now, for not just for your devotion to your soul path, but for being strong and maintaining purity of heart. It's beautiful, and you're going to be greatly rewarded for this, no matter how that looks like in your life, one way or another. So these are the two dreams that I had, and this is the main core of the message, that you have to let go of the guilt and shame of your honest mistakes in your life, because people have made you feel guilty and wanted you to feel shame for things you didn't even do, for just having pure intentions towards them. It's wild, guys. And you have carried these burdens. You have carried these burdens, just like the child desperately tried to clean the oil and it burnt him. He didn't have to do that, but he was already afraid, because the people around him have already made him feel so guilty all the time, being afraid to even make a simple mistake, or just, regardless, just being an innocent child, right? And there were just two dreams, but these are the messages that came out from them. And the second part of the dream, again, the people that have thrown dirt on you deliberately, just because you're different, just because you shine a bright light, just because you wanted to show them love, they wanted to misjudge you, and bury you, literally bury you in dirt. And they wanted the world to see that guy is dirt. He's a dirt bag, or she's a dirt bag, laying in dirt. But that's not, that's their grave mistake and grave error that, they're going to have to live with, and they're going to have to figure out how to fix, if they ever will, because the chances are these people have been doing this to other people through most of their life. And, it's not a great thing. It's not going to lead them to anything elevating. They're not going to get those kind of blessings that they think they could. You can never get blessings. The law of God is always in operation. If you do dirt, you will get dirt tenfold. It's just the way it is. And if you conjure up, and if your relationship with God is that weak and that sad, what else are you going to have a relationship with in spiritual plane? Probably something low vibrational, probably something dark. And if you conjure up darkness, that will overtake you and bind you to the darkness. And so pray for these people. Let go of your shame and guilt. God's literally saying that it's okay. In the vision, I was talking to the child. This represents God letting you know that it's okay. It's nothing. It's no big deal. Those are honest mistakes. You're not those other people that go after people because they have a light or they shine bright. You're happy when you see someone shining bright. You're happy when you're seeing someone exuding a positive energy and showing love to you or to the world. You're happy. That's the big difference here. This is what these two dreams were about, to show the contrast. And the message is delivered as is. Guys, hopefully this message resonates to some, and hopefully it gives you some clarity and inner peace. Whatever you've been through, it's all been seen, it's all been observed, and everything is going to be okay for you, collective. Bless. Bye.